What's going on, everyone? NASCAR Joshua 5 here, and today Automobilista 2 has another DLC, actually two DLC packs for me to show you all here today. Of course, once they release DLC, you could try it for free up to a week, I think it is. So today we're going to be showing that here. It is called the Endurance Classic pack, and then there's a track pack that comes along with it too. So the theme of this update is we're going back in time to about the early 2000s sports car racing. So a lot of endurance racing, so like the American Le Mans series and all that kind of stuff. So I did not think I would care much about this pack, but my absolute favorite car already is the BMW M3 GTR. Of course, that's one of my favorite racing cars of all time. I've made videos on that car before, just like the Nissan Skyline R34. Those are two of my favorite cars of all time. So I was already eager to try that car out, and it sounds really good. It sounds kind of like, well, it sounds very realistic, first of all. It sounds like the sound mods that there's a YouTuber named Kingslayer or Drip King, something like that, one of the two. He makes sound mods for Need for Speed Carbon, Most Wanted, Pro Street, and even GTR 2. And with the BMW M3 GTR in those games, he has made sound mods, as well as there's a sound mod for Assetto Corsa as well, not made by him. But this sound in this game sounds like all those sound mods. It sounds very realistic. It's very accurate. Really, all the sounds. I've been very impressed. Every single car sounds so good. It was just amazing recording these videos and listening to them. I will shut up here shortly so you guys and gals can hear the amazing sounds of these cars. They sound great. I did end up buying the car pack, not the track pack, but the car pack is worth it. Even though the free week isn't up yet, I was so hooked with this. I cannot wait to drive these cars more. And I also wanted to get this video out to you guys. I couldn't get the track pack though, but I'll probably get that later. What you get with the track pack, and I will show you here shortly. But before we get to that, here are the cars. Also, they changed some of the logos on the side there of the different classes. They changed the logos a little bit, so they're a little different to get used to. We have the Chevrolet Corvette here. A lot of these cars, if you're a fan of early 2000s sports car racing, you'll recognize these cars for sure, and they all sound great. The Maserati MC12, I think that's an Assetto Corsa, if I'm not mistaken. I recognize it from there. I just watched a highlights from the IMSA History YouTube channel. I watched highlights of the 2005 Road Atlanta race just to get a feel for how accurate this was. And I gotta say, from watching the track in real life to the cars, like if we could just get some of the official liveries, which I'm sure there'll be modders and people making liveries, like real life liveries for all these cars, and I can't wait to download those. But yeah, there's my favorite right there, the M3 GTR. I love that car. It's so nice, and it just sounds amazing with the straight cut gears and the flat plane crank engine, I think is how you say it. I'm not a big gearhead, but I do know a little bit about that. With the P60 B40 engine, I watched the Racing Jokers videos on the BMW M3 GTR, so I've learned a lot about that car. Of course, if you've played Need for Speed Most Wanted, the original, not from 2012, you'll recognize that car. But here are some of the LMP1 and LMP2 cars. Those things sound really cool too. All these cars sound great, and I'll show them here shortly. But here's all the cars that I showed here. Now we will get to the tracks. And we have 3 tracks, and they're all 2005 layouts. So first we have the Le Mans 2005 layout here. Pretty well accurate from what I can tell. I mean, I don't know exactly what the track looked like back then, but it's pretty cool. We also have Road Atlanta 2005. Like I said, I watch highlights of that race. So anyway, I will let you all put your headphones on or whatever you listen to and turn the volume up because these things sound incredible, and I will just shut up now and let you all enjoy the amazing sounds of AMS2. This game is incredible with sounds, so enjoy, everyone.